Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, August 21, 2022. You can experience restlessness or a temporary dip in motivation today. If you're receiving confusing signals from a significant person, it may have to do with uncertainties rather than full-on problems. With today's Sun-Neptune aspect, it can be all too easy to glamorize a situation or person. Someone's behavior can be hard to understand. With emotions and people, you don't appreciate ambiguity. Aim to focus on manageable and predictable matters if you need a break today. Also today, Pluto begins its yearly retrograde cycle, and there can be a temporary magnification of problems, complications, and fears related to those areas of your chart strongly influenced by Pluto: learning, connecting, romance, creativity, recreation, communications, and transportation. Pressures will subside going forward, and in fact, you'll get to the point where you're significantly detached enough to gain a better perspective on these things. This way, you can more clearly see where fear and over-attachment may have been working against you. Mercury enters your solar 10th house, and there can be valuable training, advice, or new connections that emerge in the weeks ahead. Show your integrity, since what you say has more impact and perhaps consequences. There can be publicity, or you're giving more thought to career and business affairs. Your heart wants what it wants, but that doesn't mean you can't make the conscious effort to ignore it. With that said, today's astro weather continues to highlight themes surrounding everything from your heart's desires to the foundation of an intimate connection in your life. With Pluto stationing retrograde via your 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure today, one thing's for sure: you are bound to revisit patterns surrounding your love language and general self-expression from now until October. Moreover, with your planetary ruler, Mercury, entering your sister sign, Virgo, you're also being encouraged to take the lead when it comes to your emotions and your love life, of course. Your professional style and vision are about to transform again. Now that Pluto retrograde in Capricorn has begun, you may find that your talents will become more refined in the coming months. Your attention will be refocused on different professional passions and side hustles, like entrepreneurial opportunities, since Pluto retrograde will feel more powerful in self-led paths. Luckily, your mind is already attuned to varying ventures in your career, since Mercury will also enter Virgo today. Curious and intelligent, Mercury in Virgo will be interested in each idea that comes to fruition. Some strange but wonderful things could be happening to you now. Sheer luck could well be in the picture right now. Have you been wanting to move to a nicer place? If so, now you probably can. Have you been expecting a bonus or settlement? Today it should be yours. Even your dreams are apt to be vivid, powerful, and very beautiful. The only downside: if one of the breaks involves money, take care not to overspend. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. The sooner you deal with a personal issue, the better. You might want to snap your fingers and wish away those love-related issues, but you'll have to deal with them eventually. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. Today you should pay attention to the intuitive voice inside your head. The energy of the day could inspire you to pick up on something in an instinctive way. Maybe you will suddenly understand someone in your life who has been a bit of a mystery. Your sensitivity to undercurrents will be heightened. You'll be able to play psychic detective, picking up impressions with your 8th sense. Take note of what you sense so that you can make use of this information. Hopefully, you'll be able to spend today in your home or with family, as this is a day with your essence. Your devotion and dedication to this aspect of your life can't help but be enhanced with a 8 energy that's all about you. time spent in the home environment will be the most enjoyable, but if you do have to put in a workday, expect that you're not going to be at peak performance. Take it easy on yourself and make some plans for this evening that will allow you to connect with family members. Our eyes in the sky. With the Sun and Pluto sharing a tense minor aspect, it's the perfect day to make a to-do list and check things off it. Allow yourself to be a bit emotionally removed this morning, and use the energy to cut out situations that are holding you back or creating unnecessary stress. Venus, the planet of love and money, squares off with Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusion. The energy will be tough to adjust to because you could feel uncertain and paranoid about relationships and money. A minor connection between Venus and Neptune could promote anxiety and stress, but asking the opinion of a trusted confidant can help you see things from a new and more helpful perspective. You might also have some constructive criticism to offer others, but make sure they're open to hearing what you have to say before throwing in your 2 cents. When evening descends, this cosmic vibe could bring an unpredictable creative atmosphere. This aspect is generally positive, which can help us find innovative solutions to problems. However, Neptune, ever the troublemaker, could also stir up some unexpected drama. Be careful when dealing with others tonight, because there could be a desire to offer advice that isn't necessarily welcome. Concentrate on solving your own problems and let other people work out their own issues unless they ask for your help. A helpful connection to the nodes of fate can help you see the path ahead, but you'll need to remember and learn from the mistakes of your past. Dreaming big suits you well right now because the universe is conspiring to open doors for you in this cosmic climate. Just remember that you'll need to responsibly follow through on any goals you dream up now, because Aries energy has a reputation for jumping from goal to goal before reaching the finish line. While there is an overall cheeriness to the day, you'll want to be on guard and watch out for short tempers in both you and others because the Leo moon can sometimes erode our threshold for patience. A harsh aspect between Venus and the healing asteroid Chiron may exacerbate this sentiment, especially if you've been slacking on your self-care lately. In the morning, the Moon and Mars conjunct in the final degree of Taurus, culminating in a story of aligning our emotions and actions as Mars transited the sign of the Bull. Consider the movements you've made over the past 6 weeks and reflect on how this time has changed you. It may have been a period of standing your ground, acting on principle, or defending your ethics. It also might have been one that highlighted sensual appetites. Irritability is a hallmark of this influence if we lack a proper outlet for self-expression. In what ways have you wrestled with your desires and learned how to tame them? The moon enters a short, hour-long void following this aspect's perfection, suggesting we use this time for contemplation rather than starting new projects. Shortly after this, the moon enters Gemini, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are more social and outgoing, hungry for experience. Our instincts and intellect harmonize, propelling us forward by means of curiosity. We'll have an easier time discussing difficult topics without bringing heavy emotions into the mix. This is a great occasion for studying and learning new things, as well as for participating in activities with friends or partners.